Welcome to the Khari NuKree Talk That Talk podcast. My name is Marcus. You can call me NuKree.
I'm Khari, better known as Say Two. Yeah.
What's on the other day?
Boosie, man. Boosie went on Miami. Her podcast that she's got, and which is P. Diddy's used to be his lady. I don't know if it still is, but she just interviewed Rick Ross like 2 episodes ago. But back on Boosie, she asked Boosie a question about, I think, his daughter. But his daughter, Aviana, is she like girls, and so Boosie got a strong opinion about. He's a traditional guy. Let's say it that way.
Right.
He's a tradition. He believe more like how the Republicans, so-called, believe. With just traditional families. They don't believe in nothing other than man and woman. So
right.
And that's how he raised his children. He said that he made a comment that he didn't want his daughter. She asked him when Aviana comes over to his house or something about could she bring her girlfriend, and could they? I don't know if he asked her if she kissed in front of you. I don't know what she asked her besides that, but I know he responded and said she can come over there, but he didn't want her around the rest of his daughters because he got 5 daughters. I think it's 4 or 5 daughters, and he didn't want Aviana to contaminate her. The rest of the sisters and stuff, because I guess she's an influence. She's the oldest daughter. So Aviana responded, and she was real emotional about it.
I did everything in my power to understand that this is my father, regardless. I'm gonna accept him and love him for who he is. So I just seen he recently did an interview with Carisha, and he used the word contaminate. And putting my siblings in it with that. If you know me, this shit made me so mad. If you know me, I love and respect my siblings with everything in me. And they respect me and love me with everything in them. When you getting on their nerves, I'm who they call. My siblings, most of my siblings, teenagers. Teenagers you don't want to let grow up. You keep speaking on me, keep doing interviews, and I don't say nothing, right? The first ever interview you did, you said you found out that I like girls and I had a girlfriend from a picture that went viral. That was a lie. I let that slide. I never addressed it. You found out I was a year before that.
She felt hurt because she said she always, no matter how they come at her father, that she's always got his back. Which, from what I can see, she do seem like a stand-up girl.
Yeah,
daughter. Yeah. So I could. Here's where the contrast come in. I agree with Boosie on. Personally, I agree with traditional way of life, man and woman, but Boosie do have songs, and we like to do this. Men like to say they like to see 2 women together, and it's kind of common among a lot of men that they don't mind to see two women, or we like to be with 2 or 3 women. But Aviana done grew up with Boosie on stage. You can go through from the time she probably was 7 years old to now.
Yeah.
She on the stage with Boots while he performing, and he got a song where he talk about he like 2 girls. Right. He like how they. So my whole point is like it's almost like being a hypocrite for her.
Like it's a contradiction too.
Yeah, you watching your daddy, you like to see me, you like to see 2 girls together. Now I done picked up on it, and now that I do have a girlfriend or I'm interested in women, now you you know, you getting a little disrespectful for me or something, you know, by the way what she said. So I see her point though.
Okay,
you know?
so let me chime in. So pretty much our topic is about him saying to her that he don't want her to contaminate his other daughters. And you're saying also that she grew up with him, and he's done talked about two women and all that type of stuff. So it's a hypocrisy or hypocrite, and a kind of contradictory. So I'll just chime in on kind of both sides of it. One, I like any man or woman who take a stand for the betterment of their family. But I've always said, man, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And so, if that's the exact way he said it, hey, I want you to contaminate them, that could be just almost crushing. As if you say, hey, I need your younger sisters to have an opportunity to be able to choose. I love you, you my daughter.
Without her influence.
Yeah, I love you with all my heart, and you know that. Because to me, she's more the other version of Boosie than the son.
In the family.
Than the son.
Yes,
they might look more like him,
but she is
or
the Boosie.
She's Boosie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. I know a lot of people, I've said that too, even in ministry. I've told people, man, it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. Because you know, you can tell a guy to just relapse that he got to go. It's just that serious, but you know how you do it.
Yeah.
You know, so I think, I just think the way it was said. If he said it that way, that was a little bit more harsh. But he had the right to take that stand.
Yeah.
But I just think it's just you don't want to spoil a relationship.
Yeah.
Based on your morals or your values or what you feel. You know what I'm saying? And you know, especially when you contributed in a sense, like you said, the two women, okay.
Yeah.
For whatever she's been through it, she's at a place to where that's what she wants.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Yeah, and you know they say it's like a saying that don't say nothing you don't mean, like, cause once it's out, you can't go back in.
Right.
So you done went on this podcast and said that in the public. Now it's something that she can pull up on her phone, or her sisters can listen to, you know, or she can watch what you said about her. So you can never. That's not like finna get erased, like you say, Carissa. I think her name. I forget the Miami real name, but okay. I don't know if you can't just go to her and tell her take an episode back down. And it's out there now, so you know you got to really be careful, especially if it's your loved ones. You want to make sure whatever you let go out, that's what you really want to stand. Like.
Slightly in his defense, but still, even he is smart enough to fix that. But slightly in his defense, I done heard him in a lot of interviews, even with Vlad. Sometimes he struggle with how he say words, because he's so street. You know what I'm saying? He'll say something, I'll be like, I think he meant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He said the wrong word.
Yeah.
So I think contaminate my daughters. I can see him saying it, but probably like.
Yeah.
He wasn't thinking if it was right. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, right. That's probably how it went down, because one thing you can't confuse about, he love his children.
Yeah.
We know that, so it ain't out of no hate
or
nothing that he's doing. He's doing it out of love. So it might have came out wrong, but the proof is in the pudding when it comes to certain people, whether it be like T.I. with all his children, Boosie with all his children. It's a couple of them brothers out there who we know always who they keep their children around them or raise them, and they ain't nobody can say, oh, he don't take care of his children. Well, you know, for the most part, Boosie known for being, out of any entertainer, he known for, having his children around him. And that's big, especially for a black man.
So would you say that he ought to be willing to be a little bit more accountable? Let's say he had another daughter who, for whatever reason,
went that route, or was thinking about it, processing it, curious, because she listens to his music too, and she know that daddy likes two women, whatever. I mean, that could be planting seeds too, just like you said. So, what need to be the answer for that? Should he? Is anything for him to do different, or just because he's the father, he should be able to say, "No, you contaminate the daughters. You contaminating the other daughters. I don't want you bringing all that around here." What do you think ought to be the? I think you just touched on it. It's a way to say it to her. Okay. You can say the same thing without saying it like that way.
Yeah,
that's kind of foul. Or you would take it like, you defiling me with talking about contamination. I'm contaminating my sisters. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, yeah, it's a better way that you can say it, but don't say it like that to her. Cause you know, you mean what you mean. Yeah. You know, like, I don't want to see you come over my house with your girlfriend and y'all sitting in there tonguing. And my daughters or my son, right. I don't want them to see nothing like that. So, in my house, respect it. But you know, if I came over your house and y'all doing something, or however y'all, that's your house, I can't say no. But in my house, just respect me. But I went so far, so I had a conversation with somebody about it. I went so far as to say, like, come on, man. Even if you had a room at my mansion, still, wherever you live, but I got a room that's still yours, right? And y'all go in the room. As long as I can't hear it, I ain't finna be trying to tell you, don't go, you know, since you got your girlfriend with you, you can't go in your room. I wouldn't go that far with it. You still could go in your room if y'all had sex and that's on y'all. But I don't be discreet about it.
He got a better deal than that because, you know, he got several houses on his property. So I mean, it could be not just a room in the mansion.
It could be one way down there. That's right. Y'all's, you know. Yeah. I wouldn't. But then I'm biased because I got children. I got a son, and I definitely I wouldn't want to see my son. He ain't finna come. It ain't finna be no two men in the other room. I just that's the part where you feel you biased. Yeah, it still got that to it because I wouldn't. But here's the thing. I definitely wouldn't. My son is just no, bro. You can't bring it over here. You can't. They can't not sleeping in the same room. I know too. No. But like I said, I would be biased with a female. I don't think we as harsh towards, which obviously he's stern, but I don't think we as harsh towards the women part as we are towards the men. So I think he really handled it. He just shouldn't have went public with that comment.
Yeah.
Or he should have not answered like you do on a lot of shows. You just like don't want to, you know, go to the next question. You know what I'm talking about?
Some of us get wedged into our own like pride and ego. If you've been known to be straightforward and he gonna say what he mean what he say.
Yeah.
And we feel like I have to do that because people already Boots gonna bring it. But then sometimes I don't be coming with thought.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, he love her. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it don't. You right. That's how he speak though. He, like you say, he's so hood and so street.
Yeah. He
still just kind of talk like how Trump talk. You know, just plain spoken. Ain't all that.
Trump. That's a dance Trump do.
Oh yeah, Trump here, Trump. But yeah, he just plain spoken. He still did it out of love. So.
Hey man, that's good talk. That's a good talk, man.
Well, you know that's what the show is. Talk that talk.
Talk that talk. Hit that subscribe button, like, share, help us get these numbers up and reach some goals. And we really appreciate it. We thank you for it.
Mm-hmm.